In Walsall, there are adults who may experience abuse and neglect, particularly those with care and support needs. Some adults may not realise it's happening to them, or they may feel they can do nothing to change it, so they may need your support. Signs of abuse and neglect come in different forms and can be difficult to spot. By understanding the telltale signs of abuse, you can help to safeguard yourself and other adults. These stories focus on 3 types of abuse and neglect, which are domestic abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Joe's story. Joe and his wife Anita are both in their 70s and have been married for 52 years. They have 3 children, Jay and Sheila, who live in the USA, and Smita, who lives nearby but visits rarely. Joe was diagnosed with dementia 18 months ago, so he attends a day centre 2 days a week to give Anita some respite. Anita said Joe is stubborn and argumentative and gives the staff very specific instructions about how to provide support to Joe, such as what he can and can't eat. But staff have noticed that Joe enjoys all kinds of food and is happy to try new things. Recently, staff found bruising on both of Joe's upper arms. Joe said that Anita had grabbed him when they were having a row. The staff asked if they could phone his daughter, but he said he wasn't allowed to speak with her. The daycare staff were aware of a previous incident of bruising. Joe did not want anyone to say anything to Anita. A previous incident occurred when a neighbour called the police because of lots of shouting. But Anita had told the police Joe was out of control due to his dementia. This is an example of domestic abuse. Signs include not being allowed to contact or talk to family and friends, controlling finance, physical harm, name-calling, belittling or constant criticism, neglect, isolation and denying access to medical care. These are all examples of controlling and coercive behaviour, which is a criminal offence. This type of behaviour could involve your partner or family members. Jenny's story. Jenny is aged 30 and has a degenerative muscle condition and uses a wheelchair to get about. She lives on her own. A personal assistant supports her with personal care, meeting friends, preparing meals, and attending medical appointments. Jenny has a great social network and attends a painting group. The group leader started to notice changes in Jenny. She looked unwell and was quiet. The following week, the group leader noticed that Jenny was still quiet and was not participating in the painting session. She also looked thinner, tired, was wearing unclean clothes and wasn't her usual self. When asked, Jenny said everything was fine, she had just not been able to sleep. Staff spoke to Jenny about their concerns and she agreed that they contact adult social care. The group leader contacted adult social care about their concerns and social care staff arranged to see Jenny at her home. Jenny's regular personal assistant had gone on an extended holiday, so she had been provided cover from a different personal assistant. The new personal assistant had been visiting twice a week rather than every day. Jenny didn't want to tell anyone because she was worried what may happen. This is an example of neglect. Signs include changes in their appearance, hygiene and clothing, not attending activities, missed medical appointments, weight loss and tiredness. Frank's story. Frank is aged 33 and lives alone in a 1-bedroom rented flat. He has a learning disability and diabetes, which is managed with medication. He is well known in the area and helps at a charity-run cafe most days. But the cafe noticed he hadn't been going there as regularly. His family used to speak to him every day, but they have not been able to get hold of him lately. The police were called to Frank's address following reports of antisocial behaviour and drug dealing. Frank was admitted to hospital, having been found very underweight and confused. 2 adults found in his flat were taken into custody. This is an example of exploitation, sometimes called cuckooing. Signs of this include deterioration in physical appearance, money and possessions going missing, changes in mood, signs of physical harm, absences from regular places, visits to their home from strangers claiming to be friends, unpaid bills, and evidence of drug-related activity. If you see something, say something. Together, we can safeguard adults against abuse and neglect in Walsall. If you are worried about how you or someone you know is being treated, or how they're treating themselves, contact Adult Social Care. For Walsall Adult Social Care, call 0300 555 2922. You can make a referral to Walsall Council Adult Social Care via their website at walsallsp.co.uk and click on the Concerned About buttons. Or call 101 or 999 in an emergency.